Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Konnichiwa, minasan. My name is Fatih Bilgin. I'm from Istanbul Fire Department, Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality. And especially today's lecture, we will see the mobile fire and smoke experience truck and the disaster park project. So today's subject is these two subjects. And in the contents, I will present the briefly personal information, and after that, examples of activities and the facilities, and the training phases area of Istanbul Fire Department, and the mobile training trucks, and the video. And as a last, disaster park project, and the last year, it was the 300th anniversary of Istanbul Fire Department. So you will watch a video in the final section. So as a first, the briefly personal information. I graduated from United States, from Yukon, Connecticut University. And after that, I came back to Turkey. And after that, I came to Japan again for the disaster management engineering. So I finished the course and the training. And after that, I came back to Turkey as a firefighter and as a mechanical engineer. And at the same time, disaster management engineer. So I have some of the pictures in here. So at the same time, I'm a radio programmer. So it's really easy to sharing something which we learned in foreign countries, and really easy way to share these kind of things with the experience, with the information, and with the knowledge about the disaster risk reduction. So you can see some of the projects in here. And of course, I attend lots of firefighter training in the United States and in Tokyo Fire Academy. And of course, I'm a firefighter, and it's one important point in this case. I'm a firefighter when I was 3 years old, because my father was a firefighter too at the same time. And you can see some of the pictures. I have lots of news in the newspapers in Japan, in United States, and in Turkey too. As a last, I'm a diver at the same time. So you can see some of the examples, activities, and the facilities in this slide. And you can see on the bottom side, I have lots of professor and sensei in Japan. And one of them is Tatsuki Sensei from Doshisha University. And especially, we worked together lots of time. And one of them is the workshop at the JICA training. And the workshop is the best way about teaching and the learning these kind of disaster risk reduction things to the direct citizens, to the students, or to the university students. So I applied directly to my country these kind of things about the disaster risk reduction. Especially, I created a project about the woman leader disaster volunteer. So we will see the next page in these kind of thinkings. And in the middle of, you can see some of the pictures about this project. So we aimed at, if we can do something about the creating a leader in the streets from the woman. So it will be a big chance to manage in the emergency situations and the disaster at the same time. And as the final, of course, I'm a lecturer in some of the universities at Turkey and Europe and in Japan too. And some of the examples and the activities of facilities, there are many examples in this page. And of course, Istanbul is like a capital of all over the world. So lots of foreign people are coming to Istanbul, and we are giving lots of different kind of trainings to them. Especially, sometimes they are professional firefighters. Sometimes they are only visitors. Sometimes they are guests from the universities. So we can do everything with these kind of thinkings. And of course, you can see I attended lots of congress in all over the world about the disaster management engineering and the disaster risk reduction with my projects. And this is training facilities area of Istanbul Fire Department. Of course, I said before, I was in the United States, and I'm the head of R&D section of the Istanbul Fire Department. R&D means, as you know, research and development. And we are researching and developing some of the technologies, equipments, and the materials all over the world. And we are belonging these kind of techniques inside the Istanbul Fire Department. And you can see some of the examples. It's a firehouse. And I think in these kind of projects, there is one important thing, and it's that one. If you copy directly a project, maybe you can't success. But if you think your conditions, your country conditions, your citizen conditions, and your behavior, it will be success end of the project. So, as a first, you have to understand the main logic of the project. And after that, you convert to your country situations or conditions. So you can success these kind of projects. And of course, there are lots of different kind of training area inside the facilities area. So if you have a chance about coming to Istanbul, I will give my mail address on the final page. So you can send a mail and I can help you if you want to take these kind of trainings too in Istanbul Fire Department. And it's the mobile training trucks, you know, it's the one important things of today. So these kind of mobile training trucks, we have 3 different sizes. And the biggest one is 12 meters, and the other one is 8 meters, and the last one is the 5 meters. And you can watch a video, what's the mobile training trucks about the fire and smoke experience. And it's an example from Japan. It's Yurerun from Kobe municipality. And it's about the earthquake experience. But after that, you can see the project of me. And we completed totally. So people can learn easily with the simulator, these kind of actions. And it's our mobile training truck about the fire and smoke experience. And it's 12 meters. And it's totally completed. And you can see. And especially students and the people and the citizens can learn what's the dangerous things at home, at the factories, at the industrial areas. And after they're learning that, they can extinguish the fire with some of the thinkings. So, and these kind of projects, it's really important about learning with living it. So, if you use something, and if you see the flames, and if you feel the smoke, and if you feel the temperature and the heat, so you can live as in real. So it's the other one. So it's the 8 meters one. And I designed everything, every details, and we did it as an Istanbul Fire Department. And it's the last one, it's the 5 meter. So especially, this one is for the housewives. So it's 5 meter, and it has only kitchen scenario. So there are lots of problems about the kitchen, from the kitchen as a fire. So if we can teach something to the housewives, so it's a best advantage to, you know, the decrease about the fire number. And about the disaster park projects, we can go to the 1995, the Kobe earthquake. In the Kobe earthquake, as an outline, there was some thinking from the administration and from the citizens. And administration decided that we are not enough, some kind of strengthening of firefighting. And citizens that we can do something as a volunteer, but we can't. Why? Because there are 3 things. There are no materials and equipments, 1. And the 2, there was no leader about managing it. And the 3, this is lack of knowledge of the citizens. So after that, the administration decided that we have to strengthen our fire department and the fire trucks. And after that, together, we have to do something for the people about the volunteerism. So if we improve our volunteerism power, so we can create lots of solutions about the disaster risk reduction. And I have lots of meeting with Honjo Sensei in Japan. So we decided that what kind of things must be in these kind of disaster park projects. And you can see it's a warehouse. And inside the warehouse, there are some search and rescue equipments. So you can see easily what you need in the emergency situations or after the disaster directly. And it's really, really easy way in the normal situation and in the emergency situation. You can see a sitting area on the right side or on your left side. So in the emergency situation, you can only hold the cab. So it's directly cooking area. And the other one is, in the normal situation, it's a sitting area too. But in the emergency situation, you can hold the cap again. So it's the toilet. And this is the infrastructure project of these kind of projects and the systems. And you can see the warehouse can easily convert into the search and rescue equipments. And on the other side, there is a motor pump system. So what's the motor pump system? There was a tank, water tank, under the soil. So you can use these kind of waters if you need a water. Because sometimes the disasters is not alone. They are coming with the fire, with the tsunamis, or with some kind of thinkings. And if there is no water, you can't extinguish the fire. So after that, there is one important point, the training. Training is more and more important thing, and the most important thing after this kind of structure. And this is the first disaster park project for Istanbul. I hope we can finish at July on this year. And it's the project park on Istanbul. It's the name of the park. It's Fatih Sultan Mehmet. He was a conqueror of Istanbul. So the name is the same with the park name. And you can see some of the evacuation area inside it. And as a last, you can see a video. You can watch a video about the 300th anniversary of Istanbul Fire Department. Volume, please. It's the Fire Eagle. And we are 300th anniversary. The staff number of Istanbul Fire Department. And it's the station number. And it's Fire Eagle. And we are using this truck for the smoke on the tunnel. And it's the Big Joseph. And it's strength power. And it's mobile training truck. And the truck number. And the numbers of the events, all the dates in 2014. And it's the fire number of 2014. And it's the vehicle crash, traffic crash. It's about the helping first aid, ambulance. And we are giving some of the modern and the technological training to the people, to the professional firefighter from all over the world. And we are always with you. Thank you so much. ありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。